Hi there. There's a slight correction that I would like to make. Yesterday when I talked about my glasses which I paid 30 dirhams, it's not 30, it's 300 dirhams. It's not 30. I've forgotten how to convert dirhams to Indian rupees. It takes a while. So that's how it is. So my vacations are still on. So as I had promised, I'll be sharing some videos instead of taking the test. There's so many things that happen when you're on vacations. Like, it means different things for different people, depending on what kind of vacations you're having. So for me, it's like when I'm too busy, when you have some things to do and you cannot spend some time to focusing on things like meaningful things maybe that you could talk about, then it makes a lot of difference. So what I try to do is to maintain a calm and to avoid things that I can, which is not mandatory, which is not necessary that we do. So I just keep them away. And one of those things is like spending time texting or keeping away the social network time. So that's what I'm doing. And we have to do that because if we don't practice that kind of planning in your day, it becomes very difficult when you are on vacations, or probably when you have so many things to do and you are not mentally alert like how you are, probably because of lack of time. When you have so many things to do and you try to get everything done, you try to give a little of your time in this area, and it is necessary that we are able to balance ourselves in life, like work and home balance, like professional and personal timing that we maintain. The same way, when you are on vacations or when you cannot spend more time on these things, please don't look at the back view because you'll find everything, because this is the balcony I'm taking this from. And so when you cannot spend more time in one area of life, you can just try and take away some things that you can and give more time to things that you need to at that time. That's what I do. So I like to know how you people are spending your days. What does New Year mean? Like I talked about it yesterday. What does it mean to you? Why is it so special? Why is it so different? I would like to know that. Like some people who keep asking about, tell me your view, what difference it makes. What is your view on this? What is your, like Modi ji always says, I'm a big supporter of Modi ji. I'm totally in love with him, in the right way, that is. I'm sure all the people who have been following me on the Facebook would have known it by now. And now there is another person too, and that is in a different way probably. That is Vishen Lakhian, who is the founder of Mind Valley. And so both of them have a lot similar. So a lot of their attributes are the same. The first thing is that both of them are geniuses, and they have passion, and which you can make out in the way they talk. It's totally different. When you're passionate about anything in life, you can make out from the energy that you put into that. In the way you express things and how you just take it out. It makes a lot of difference. So I really respect Mr. Modi ji, and I am a big supporter of him for many reasons. I have reasons, if you ask me. It's not just that he is the Prime Minister. It's not that. It is the qualities. It is the qualities of the individual that I get attracted to. It's not about what position you are in, or what you are doing, or how much what is your status. It's not about it. It's about the qualities of your character. It's about your attitude. It's about the way you carry yourself, and what you can see all around you. That makes a difference, and that is what attracts me to that person. That's how it is. So let's go to the sun. Like every other day we do this. I'm in love with sun. Today I have to go outside in the sun now. When you're going outside in the sun, please take care of your skin. It's very important that you do that. So what you need to do is you need to apply proper sunscreen. Without that, please, for God's sake, don't go in the sun. Don't expose yourself, okay? Please don't look at the backgrounds, whatever you get to see in the background. I'm trying to give you a better background, but I can't give you something that is not here. I can only give you what is here, right? So when you go outside in sun, what you should do is apply proper sunscreen. Take care of your skin. I am not saying that keep yourself fair, but I'm saying is that whatever skin God has given you, please maintain that. And for that, it's very essential that you are able to use a sunscreen and protect yourself from the sunlight. The harm that I have the experience of being with people who have had very bad effect of sunlight on them. So don't go for that. Use a sunscreen whenever you're going, and use it plenty on your skin, on your arms and your neck and your face and your feet. Feet is one part of my body that I always avoid. I never take care of my feet. I don't know why. So probably when I'm settled in life and when I get married the second time, which is going to happen very soon, so I'm going to take care of myself and pamper myself all the way, and so definitely my feet is going to be a part of that. So I don't know what you call it. Is it the pedicure or manicure? I'm not sure about that. I get confused between them. So whatever you do for your feet, I'm going to do it every fortnight probably. So that will pamper your feet, which is also a part of your body. I love beautiful feet, which I don't have. So that's about it. So please take care of your skin. It's very important that you do that. Your skin is what makes you. It's like how you maintain your voice. It's like how you take care of your hair. Everybody takes care of their hair, isn't it? So the same way you are supposed to take care of your skin as well. And for that, invest on a good quality sunscreen and use it. Know that how important it is to take care of your skin, because it's not only about complexion, it's about a lot of other things. So I got this pimple a while ago, probably 3 months back, 2 months back, and it was pretty bad, and now it's almost faded. So that is another area which we don't take care, and that is because we consume a lot of oily stuff. And whenever we take a lot of I don't take junk food, but if you take junk food and if you also have something very oily, then it can show up on your skin very soon. And one easy way of showing up is by making your skin pimply and also a lot of oil secretion. It depends on what kind of skin you have. So mine is a combination skin, which means that I have certain areas of my face is oily and the other areas are dry. So that you can make out in the winter. Like when I was in Bengaluru, I had during the winter season, what happens is that your nose area, it can be very dry in the morning, and even if you apply a cream, it just shows up like you have dry patches here and there. But at the same time, if you go outside, after a while you would see that your face is again turning oily. So that's the difference. You have combination skin, you have oily skin, you have dry skin, you have normal skin. Normal skin is for lucky people, so not everybody can expect that. So whatever skin you have, take care of your skin. It's very important that you take care of your skin, right? So that's about it. So I'll continue taking this. Yesterday when I went outside for a walk, I wanted to take this, but you know, it's very difficult. I'm not walking in a proper road, and it's like what do you say? It's a rough road that I usually take. So if I keep looking at the mobile, it's not possible that I could walk and also also record it. Okay, so because of that reason I avoided it, or else it would have been much better if I just start from here and then keep talking to you and cover up all the area of the 45 minutes and reach the destination and then share it with you. It's so easy, right? I didn't do it. Maybe someday when you have the jockey stick, when I get it, I would be able to do it. It's really nice. I totally enjoyed yesterday. Yesterday I walked around 55 minutes, that is. And you won't believe it, I walked it in about 27 minutes. It's amazing. It's amazing in the sense, in the beginning, the first day when I walked, it felt like I have walked so much and it was so tiring for me. I felt I was walking, but the second day it was much better. The third day it was amazing. So just imagine the difference it's going to make each day when you walk so much distance. It's totally a different experience than walking indoor. It's not the same. So usually I've been doing my exercises inside the room, and but to walk outside and to cover a long distance is totally different, I can tell you. It's not even like walking inside a park. This is amazing. But the thing is that the road is rough, and you are also walking on the sidewalk, as they say. It's a main road, so you do have vehicles, so you have to be very aware of what you're doing and your surrounding. So you can't get distracted by using a mobile when you're walking. It's not possible. I can't do it. I'm sorry, or else I would have just covered it for 45-50 minutes and the video would have been done. I can talk and talk and talk for 55 minutes. It's no big deal. And when you're outside, there is so much to talk about, you know? When you're walking outside, you can talk about the sceneries, you can talk about everything that you see, and it's like that. But I can't do it. You know why? Because of this. Like if you're going on a train or see, there are so many vlogs that people come out with where it's called as travel vlogs, right? So wherever they are traveling, they make a video on that. And that is how they do it. It's a lot of fun. So someday probably I'm going to start a vlog and start seriously vlogging, and because I love traveling, and definitely I'm going to travel a lot of places, and when I go traveling it's going to be totally different, so we can do a lot of vlogging in that. So that is one of my interests. So that's the future plan, definitely. This is one of it, like to seriously vlog. I've been thinking about it. Okay, let me show you what I have won. Let's see what we can do with what we have. We should first do what we can with what we have, so that we have more and we are able to do more with what we have. Right? So unless we do the best of what we have, we can never think of doing something with what we want more in life. So do everything you can with what you have right now. Like if this is all you have, if this is the surrounding that you have, if this is the camera you have, if this is what you have, try doing the best with what you have. What is the use of complaining and not using it at all? So 2022 is going to be very auspicious in many ways. I honestly look forward for better things and new opportunities, new openings in life, and a lot of things, in fact, a lot of things. I don't want to say all that here, but I really look forward to this year. Somebody said that it's going to be a year of partying. A lot of partying is going to happen in this year. I am not very particular about partying. What I like about partying is dance. I love dancing. So that is one thing that I like. I'm not a big fan of mingling with people, or as they call ushering and hosting. I am not a big fan of that. But I like dancing and I like music, and so that part of the partying is something that I really enjoy. So whatever it is, 2022 is going to be auspicious. It's going to be new beginnings. It's going to end all the hard times we have been through in the last 2 years. For me, it's been long difficult years, not just last 2 years. Very long time I have been through difficult times. So all that is going to end with this. So honestly, I pray to God that it's really a new beginning. So that's my prayer. I've been praying. I do meditate, though it is not the formal kind of meditation, not like sitting in the one posture and just praying, or it doesn't work out for me. It's totally a different way of meditating. For me, meditating is like what works for me is to control my mind in some way, you know? To feel at peace, even if there's a lot of chaos going around. Just feel that peace that is within you. That's the kind of meditation I practice. So if I can listen to some devotional songs or some bhajans or some slokas or some any devotional, not about particular religion, but any religion for that matter, anything. Music by itself is a source of meditation. I've not been singing from so long. Can you imagine that? But don't worry, I told you that all my Christmas songs are going to come up in the first week of January. I'll be working on that in January. So better late than never. Don't regret what you could not do, because there is more time. A time for us at last to see. I love that song. It's from Romeo and Juliet. I think so. So that's about it. Now I need to go outside. I have some other tasks coming up, and then I will be continuing with this after a while. Okay? So this is one way that I can keep in touch with everybody and still be on vacation. How is that? Just try vlogging. It's really good. It's really good. It's really good. Just try that. Try using a camera. Try talking, and try sharing everything that you have with the world. Because for some people, the world is the world. For some people, the world means a few people probably. So whatever it is, whoever you are trying to reach out, this is the bridge. You are trying to build bridges so that you can connect with those of who you want to be with, right? So use all the ways that God has gifted you and connect. Try making connections, because we want to build bridges. And this is one way of doing it. That's about it. Take care, and I'll be there in a few minutes, probably in an hour, and then I will continue with this. I'm back. Actually, I'd gone outside today, and I finished my walking also in the peak hour. It was so hot. So I just wanted to tell you how much of an effect that sunscreen has on your face, because I walked today 55 minutes from here at 12 o'clock in fact. It's like the peak hour of the day when the sun is right on top of your head. But I don't think anything has affected my skin as of now. It's just the same. And for kinesthetic people who learn in an active mode, there is a big difference that this makes on them. When you're active in life, you get more energy. Rather than just keeping you still in a place, you need to be active. You need to keep moving yourself and engage in some activities where there is a lot of movement, because that way it gives you more energy. In fact, it doesn't make you lethargic, unlike the other way. Sometimes when you're sitting in a room and you don't have space or you don't have a chance to move around, it doesn't give you that much energy. But try moving a lot. When you move, you get more energy. I'm telling that for some people, not for everybody. It's a great exercise and it's a great mind exercise. So today I walked 55 minutes at 12 o'clock. Mind that it's a big thing. It makes a lot of difference. You don't know how much difference it makes. It makes a difference because that is a time when the sun is on your head and you're still walking because you don't want to walk in the evening. So that's it. So I really enjoyed it. I told you we're going to make this a part of the vlogging. I wish I could just share the timing as well. The timing that I'm taking all these video clips, I wish I could do that. I'm not able to do that, but if it was within my hands, I would have done that. So someday probably I could start vlogging with a good camera and then make it a part of my daily routine, because I love vlogging. What else could we talk about? I wish there was an option like I had a laptop at this side which keeps showing me, which keeps prompting me about what I could talk about. Each time there is a pause, you get to talk about something else. Like there should be a laptop which is on this side, and you could just, the screen just prompts me about what to talk about. When you're pausing, you have something more to talk about. Right, so I wish there was something like that. As of now, there is nothing. So I don't have to ask you what should we talk about. So today morning when I was just browsing through the Facebook, though I'm on a vacation, you know that I do make some time to just browse through it. Probably today when I went to the tailor shop, I was just sitting there. When I'm done with talking to them, I just browse through it, and there will be some time when you can just scroll down and find out what is happening on Facebook. And when I did that, I read about which is the song you could play for somebody you love, which is the song. So for somebody who is in so much love with music, for them it's so confusing. Like, what could you sing? Which song is your favorite? When music runs in your blood, it's very difficult for you to choose just one song. So which song is that? So there are a lot of songs. I would say which language? Right now, because I had been singing for a while, there is a choice between the regional language of this place, which is Malayalam, and then you have English, and then you have Hindi, and then because I stayed a while in Karnataka, there is also Kannada. And probably because you have been watching a lot of videos here and there, and because you have internet, you also have other options, like maybe some songs that you have just heard somewhere and you really liked it for some reason. So when you have so many choices, I would tell you it's very difficult to pick one or two songs which you can play. Maybe you could say, I've got a lot of songs I wish I could play for you. That's it. So someday, probably when we are partying, we would have a DJ. I like to be a DJ because I love mixing songs. I'm not an expert, I've never done that. it's like I love playing piano, the keyboard, but I am not an expert of that. So that quote or proverb, like jack of all trades and master of none, it doesn't apply for me. Because see, you could have a lot of interest in your life. It's not like you just have one interest. You could have a lot of it, and then to pick just one, it becomes so difficult for you. Right, you could be interested in music, you could be interested in dance. Talking about dance, I should have played a dance video. See, I'm so good in dancing. Not good, but I enjoy dancing. It's freestyle dancing. I really enjoy it. Look at this dirty nails. It needs to be done. I need to do my nails very soon. Okay, so I've been telling you that someday probably we could have a freestyle dance someday. So if this 2022 is going to be a lot of partying, probably I could be ready with some of the dance songs which I'm good at. I do have a list. There's a playlist which I pretty much have got bored playing the same playlist. So that's about it. So now we would take some rest. We would just relax probably, and I will continue after a while if there is enough space. That is okay. I wish I could just place it somewhere here. Or there was some option I could place it somewhere so that you get to see how long is my hair. And because I've not been trimming it at all, I've not trimmed it because I have a purpose of growing my hair. So I know it's really bad. Look at the ends. It needs a trim, but I will not trim it. When you trim it, if you go to a parlor, what they do, they take out, like, they cut out this much length of your hair, and I don't want it. So that means your hair can become very short, right? So if you don't want to get your hair short, you should always avoid going to parlor and getting it trimmed. Just keep it growing like this, no matter how bad the edges are. Okay. So that's about it. So we're going to continue this until the vacation, which means there's one more day. And probably on 30th as well. Please don't look at the background, ignore it, or I could just show you the greenery part of it probably if I stand this way. See, this is the greenery, but there's a lot of sun. Or maybe I could even go there. There you would get a better view of what is it. There's a lot of greenery in this place, you know. This is a state which is so famous for trees and greenery. Okay, there's a lot of greenery around. So if I was walking in a park, then I would have taken this camera and I've just held it like this, and it's so easy. I could just give a narration of what is happening and then go around like this. So that's about it. Take care. I'll be back after a while. Let me see the timing, how much I have talked, blah blah blah. I aptly named this videos blah 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 because that is what you're doing. A lot of talking and nothing else. What else is happening? So take care. So this is the last portion of this video. I was just taking rest for some time. I relaxed. And I was thinking what we could talk about tomorrow. Probably we could talk about holidays tomorrow. Okay? What happens when we are on vacations and when we are having holidays? So you might have different experiences of taking a holiday or vacations. So for some people it just means that you are having a break from your daily routine, and it's totally something different. I mean, different routines and everything is different. It need not mean that it's about vacations, means it's about enjoyment particularly. It need not be so. And but then for some people it could be that. For some people it could be like a lot of mess, a lot of chaos, a lot of noise, many things which usually doesn't happen. But then there is something that we can learn from everything. I was thinking about it. See, if you approach life and your situations of life, your circumstances in the learning mode, then you can learn a lot from everything. I have been doing that all the time, you know? Because see, when you approach life or any situations for that matter in a learning mode, what happens is that you get to stay distracted from the other things that is kind of annoying, and still learn something from that. The situation is trying to teach you something. I was writing about it yesterday. So I do have interest in writing as well. I do have interest in singing, dancing, and writing, and speaking, and observing, contemplating. See, so many interests. So when you have so many interests, you kind of reflect on everything that is happening around you, right? It means something serious for you. It's a serious business. And so I was thinking about it, like, what is it this trying to teach me? Obviously this is trying to teach me something. And what is it? Oh, that insect is coming. There is that insect. That bat is there down. I'm going to get that bat. I told about the bat that. Did I correct you that I was telling you about a glass which I bought when I was in Gulf school, and I said it's 30 dirhams. It is not. It is in fact 300 dirhams. That's a big money, and in those times, that is. I'm talking about 2011, long time ago. So when you pay 300 dirhams and buy glasses, it's a big deal for you. You don't want it to to lose it in just a matter of a week's time, and particularly so when you know that you really like it and it actually suits you. So it makes a big deal for you, right? So I am holding the camera now, the mobile. In fact, it's not easy. Okay, so if you have a jockey stick, it's going to be very easy. Don't worry, all the good times are ahead. Now all your difficult times are getting over, and it is better times are coming. So, like today I read a quote by Sri Ravi Shankar ji. He said that they say that mountains can be moved. No, faith is like mountains, and your doubts are like clouds. Can a mountain be moved by a cloud? No. The mountain is a mountain. That means faith is faith. Your doubts, which are just like clouds, is not going to move it at all. So it's okay if you have doubts in life, but if you have faith, it's going to work out. Nothing can change, nothing can shift the faith, because it is like a mountain. It just stays there. That's how it is. Okay. So, do you want me to end this video with a song? I was thinking about a Hindi song which I could share probably. The Hindi song is which song do you like me to sing? मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना, मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना, लेने तुझे ओ गोरी, आएंगे तेरे सजना. Oh, that is DDLJ. You know that movie? Those movies which we watched in the 90s. Still, you won't believe it, when I'm watching any movie channel, song channels, what I do is I just sit there and I go Every time, I don't know how, I just go to the 90s songs when I don't want to. I'm like, try out some of the new songs. Why are you stuck with the 90s songs? But then somehow I just end up playing the 90s songs again and again and again. I don't know why. Not that I want to, not that I have something against these songs of 90s, but it just so happens that I play 90s songs, which means that the songs that you enjoy watching in your teenage and in your 20s, definitely it stays within you. Like when my mother used to watch a lot of black and white songs and old songs of her times, her heart throbs, and I never liked it. I'm like, why watching these songs? I really don't like them. For what reason? I really don't like them. And she's like, she loves those songs because in her 20s, this kind of songs, she grew up watching these kind of songs, and that is her favorite still. So those songs which you tend to like in your 20s, they stay with you all the time, and you can't change it, right? So that's the reason I keep going back to 90s songs. No matter how I try, I'm not able to get over it. So which is your favorite songs? Which year? Tell me. So remember that your age, starting from your teenage till your end of 20s, because I don't think many people spend a lot of time listening to songs in their 30s, because usually 30s is a transformation in the sense, either it is about getting employed and settling in your professional area of life, or it could be your partner and you're getting married, having children, and blah 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 blah. All these things happen in your 30s and you're busy doing that, so you don't usually get to watch a lot of songs and have a lot of favorites in that age. I think so. So all the songs which runs in your head for a long time are the songs which you watch in your 20s, starting from your teenage till the end of 20s. By around the time you get married and you deliver a child, maybe. For women it works like that. And after that everything changes. I tell you that. I'm not trying to discourage people who want to get married, including myself. But I'm just telling you, things change. The first time it changes. I'm not talking about the second marriages. In second marriages, it's totally different because you are more experienced. Like take for example, when you deliver your first child, is it the same when you deliver the second child? No, it is not, because you are more experienced. You know things. You know how to approach that stage of pregnancy and go through it and approach your delivery and how to raise the children. You know better. You are better dealing with motherhood, right? That is the second time. But the first time it's totally different because you are so new and you want to depend on everybody who are senior to you. They have already been through it. They have already been pregnant. They have already delivered babies, and they know everything and you really don't know anything. You just have to lie there, deliver the baby, and everything else will be instructions and advices and suggestions, and you just follow them blindly. So the first time motherhood is really difficult. It's a lot of obedience, that is, obeying the instructions of others who have already been through motherhood. But it's not the same when you are a mother the second time. You know how to do. You're like, you don't tell me. I already have a baby, so you don't tell me. I know how to do it, right? It's different. So when you're getting married the second time, life is totally different. You know much about many of the things. You even know the mistakes that you committed and how to deal with things, how to deal with uncertainties and everything. So second marriages are better, makes you better than the first marriage. I tell you that. You are more experienced and you are more prepared to face it, and in every way it's better. So if anybody is planning to get married the second time, don't worry, you are much better than the first time. So don't worry at all about the things that you went through in the first marriage and it did not work out, because it is not going to affect you in any way in the second marriage. Okay? And you're not doing a mistake also. It's all a part of your life. You have to move on in life. Life doesn't end with one mistake. That's what I believe. No matter how much you try to nail me to the wall, I will not change, because this is my view. You cannot change my view in any way. This is what I believe, and I stick to that. So I close it on that note, and I'll be back tomorrow with another vlog. So we probably, if anybody is so interested in sharing your feedback and telling me that I should keep on doing this and not just end it with the vacations, then you'll have to send it in the comment box maybe, because otherwise it's going to end on 31st. Though I like it, it's not easy. It's not easy blogging with a mobile. It's so difficult. I have my own difficulties with light. See, I have to be sitting here before it is dark, because once it is dark, I can't do this. And there are these honeybees which roam around all the way, and I have to keep watching on them, and I have to just keep ignoring the background, which is not good. So there are so many problems, but I'm still doing it because I like it, because I'm building a bridge. See, I need bridges where I could walk and reach to places where I like to be. So how are you going to build bridges? That's my question. So some bridges need to be burned, but some bridges you need to build them, and sometimes you have to build them this way. So that is what I'm doing. My tongue is my lips are dry. I've talked so much. No wonder I have given the title blah blah blah.